everyone, this is Shan. So in today's video, we are going to see 5 steps which involved in preparing ourselves for competitive exams. So it is a summary kind of video. See, previously we have seen phase 1 and phase 2 to kickstart the preparation of competitive exams. So this is the summary kind of video. So without any further ado, let's get into the steps. So step 1, which involves preparing ourselves for competitive exams. What is this preparing ourselves? So preparing ourselves, which means preparing ourselves physically as well as mentally. Physical preparedness as well as mental preparedness. You should be strong enough to fight in this competition. So it is a race. It is any kind of competitive exams is not like a sprint. It's like a marathon. So you have to run for a certain long period. So you have to save your stamina to run till the end. So that is the main reason to mold ourselves. That is molding ourselves mentally. Mentally molding ourselves which means we have to be consistent throughout our journey. So consistency is a major part in this preparation. That is a main event in the preparation. Then molding ourselves physically, we have to focus on our health. We have to stay fit enough to fight in this competition. We have to fit enough to run in this race. So molding ourselves physically and mentally is the first step involved in preparing for any kind of competitive exams, because any kind of competitive exam will take you through the span of preparation time will be between 6 months to 1 year. So it is very important to be consistent in our preparation. Prepare yourself for any kind of competitive exams. So second one, you have to know your syllabus. Whether you are writing some basic exams or whether you are writing any kind of competitive exams which involves MCQ question type or descriptive question type, whatever kind of question type involved and whatever kind of strategy are there, you should have to know your syllabus. Without syllabus, you can't able to kickstart your preparation at any point. So whether it involved MCQ preparation, you have to know what are all the syllabus that is required for that MCQ exams. And if your exam is more concentrated on descriptive type, what are all the syllabus are involved in that descriptive kind of exam. You have to know the syllabus, you have to memorize your syllabus. That is very important. Then third of current affairs preparation or reading newspaper regularly, and along with this parallel preparation should be your basic books. So any exam, any kind of competitive exam, 80% of exam will be of current affairs. So newspaper reading is a habit. You have to develop that habit, like waking up in the morning, like brushing our teeth after waking up. This should be a basic habit. So you have to develop that habit. And basic books reading, this basic book reading will thereby induce your creativity strength, and while you are writing your answers, this creativity will be reflected in your answer, and your answer sheet will be different from remaining other answer sheet, which will thereby helps to induce and boost your marks. Okay, so this is very important. Then note making, whatever kind of questions you are reading or whatever kind of paragraphs, for example a set of 3 paragraphs you are reading, just scribble it in 6 to 7 words what you have acquired in that paragraph. That is very important. No need to write as such what you have read, the 3 paragraphs same as ditto in the notes. Instead you can write some 2 to 3 lines or some 6 to 7 words. That is more than enough. A short summary of what you have read previously. So note making plays a very major role in preparing for any kind of exam, because we tend to forget many things. We study factual things, we study like conceptual items. So all this thing, if you are keep on reading, you will obviously tend to forget everything. So just scribble in whatever kind of language you want, you can scribble as a hint. So notes making plays a very major role in this preparation. Then after notes making, mock test writing and answer writing. See, mock test, see your exam is mostly based on MCQs. Go for MCQ test writings. Okay, so practice lot of mock MCQs. Then if your exam is more on descriptive type, go on answer writing practice. See, like keep your schedule. You leave Sunday as a holiday. From Monday to Saturday, you write one question per day. That is enough. That is the that is the initiative you are going to uh, start for the answer writing practice. This is very important. So step 1, which involves preparing yourself for competitive exams. Step 2, knowing your syllabus, memorizing your syllabus. Then third, reading newspaper regularly, and you have to be thorough in the basic books, standard books. Then fourth point involves notes making. Then fifth point is answer writing practice.